the first ladies of all counties. Will you please stand wherever you are? First ladies of all counties. The wives of the governors who have been introduced also accompanied them. Makofi tafadhali. Let's give them a coffee. Before I introduce Honorable Kinjori to also say something and introduce cabinet colleagues, I want to welcome our governor, Nyeri County, to just say one word. Governor Ambassador Wamadhai.
Your Excellency, Honorable Uhuru Kenyatta, Your Excellency, Margaret Kenyatta, Your Excellency, Deputy President William Ruto, Your Excellency, Honorable Mwai Kibaki, Governors present, Honorable Raila Odinga, Cabinet Ministers, na wanaishi inyuothe muriega ngeithia guku iguru Ngai ni mwega na hĩndĩ ciothe ni mwanyona ni mwetikira wira wa Gachagua uthie na mbere kazi ya Gachagua iendelee hiyo tutamaliza tutatengeneza. Your Excellency, I want to take this opportunity to thank you on behalf of the county government of Nyeri, because what you have done to us, to our Excellency Governor Gachagua, we have no words to thank you. From cooperating with the county government to lifting the body to Nairobi, this is a task which we in the county could not have managed. I want to assure you, Mr. President, that the wish of Governor Gachagua is that we give our machinery on the ground, which we call drivers of public participation, to help bring the vote out. Now that people have registered, we want to ensure that all those people registered are going to come out at the vote on the 8th August 2017. How nega? Ithe tiguo mwerirwo ni governor. Mwoe kura na mugoka guikia. Ithe tiguo. I want to say I have worked with Governor Gachagua since we formed the party GNU. I was the chairman of GNU in Nyeri County. And I know the governor is a hard worker. He is no joke. I don't think there is any governor who has sacked 6 executives in one morning. And I survived. I am saying this because the passion the governor has, particularly for the ordinary people. We were put in office by ordinary people. And that is why probably the only governor out of 47 who said, and he called me from London, he told me for 2 days nobody is going to pay taxes in Nyeri. And they did not pay. That day we told them, do whatever you want to do, but ensure that you don't pay taxes, but also register. So I believe he has a passion for you, and I believe we can be able to work very well to ensure that we finish the projects of Governor Gachagua. Governor Gachagua was very passionate about the old people. We have the fund that we have set for elderly people. We have set up a National Hospital Insurance Fund, which we are giving to people who are over 70 years. And the old people are now enjoying it. What we would like to assure the people of Nyeri County is that we are going to do everything heavenly possible to ensure that we, as the people of Nyeri, will be counted all the time when it comes to defending our government. As I conclude, I want to say it has been a blessing to all of you. When you look at all this crowd, and these people have only one thing in common: to give Governor Gachagua a good send-off. Governor Gachagua was a man of the people, and the people loved him. What I want to ask today to all of you from Nyeri in particular, and more so the County Assembly of Nyeri. The County Assembly of Nyeri today has not passed the supplementary budget. And that is where the money is for the old people. People, the members of County Assembly of Nyeri, if you don't pass this budget, where are you going to get the votes from? And that money is going to help the ordinary people. Mina waambia mutakanyagwa, mutakaragwa na hii watu mujione. Kwa hivyo, hebu tukubaliane, mutusaidie to pass our budget, 2017-2018 budget, and the supplementary budget. Alafu tukienda huko machinani, tutamsaidia kutoka kwa watu, kwa sababu kama tunaangalia maneno inaenda namna hii, tunaona tabu. Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you again for your support, and we are behind you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very, very much, Ambassador Governor Madai. Now, I want to say a special thank you to the governors for the way you have supported the family, supported Nyeri County. And I want to tell the people of Nyeri that the Council of Governors sent a few governors to London to go and accompany Gachagua's body back to Kenya. And if they can stand, I know that in the interest of time, we might not be able to invite them here, but I know that Ambassador, I'm sorry, not Ambassador, you know Ambassador Madai, Governor Lusaka, Governor Raguma, and Chepkwony of Kericho County actually traveled to London when they heard about the death and accompanied the body. So governors, thank you all so much for what you have done. And again, the unity that they have exhibited over this period, all coming together irrespective of political persuasion, irrespective of the party, irrespective of the county, is really a good lesson for our country. Thank you very much indeed. At this juncture, I would like to invite CS Mheshimiwa Kionjore na aje hapa tuonyeshe some of the executives present na usalimie wananchi wa Nyeri.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, the First Lady, Margaret Kenyatta, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Sumai Arap Ruto, former President Mwai Kibaki, the Right Honorable and former Prime Minister Raila Amolo Odinga, Chairman COG, Senators present, members of Parliament, all protocols observed. In the interest of time, may I quickly request all the senior government officials present to start whenever they are for the crowd, for the gathering to acknowledge you. Monarchs, today we have also with us CS Wamarwa, who came all the way from Kitale yesterday, spent his night here. We have PS Mwanamaka. We have Kahia from Wakahio, from the delivery unit. PS Muragori, Health. Aida Munano, PS, and also we have a controller of budget, Odhiambo. Thank you very much. And the chief of staff comes from Nyeri also, Mr. Kenywa. Your Excellency, I also join the mourners today to mourn my foreign brother, a friend of mine, a good politician whom we fought many battles together. It is true that we try today to talk about Nderitu Gachagua. Those in the business community, you take the whole day here. Those in the political circles who knew him, we can take also a whole day. And you know Gachagua very well. In his political journey, I walked with him. We met at the University of Nairobi. He was sitting in front of me. And we became friends. And as we were exchanging about politics, I knew that this was a really determined person, a man who knew what he wanted in life. One thing about Gachagua that I would like to bring out is that he's a very trusting man. He would trust you. And whenever I trusted you, he would go all the way to cover you. He covered my back, I covered his back. I remember very well in the campus days when he decided to run for the seat of Madeira. He asked me a very simple question. Honorable Kinjuri, there are so many parties, but I really want to join NAC. I want assurance, because you are my good friend, that if I take this journey and I join you in NAC, that there will be free and fair elections. I gave him a very short story about my experience. When I was in the Democratic Party of Kenya, I told him I contested against very good friends of Honorable Mwai Kibaki, former president, and very, very close friends of his. And when I won the nominations in Laikipia on a DP ticket, Democratic Party, all the friends, everybody gathered in Nairobi, and the Honorable George Muhoho was the one who was invited by the former president to give a verdict on whether I had won or not. All my opponents gave their testimony that this is a young man, a tout in Nanyuki, and therefore he doesn't deserve to be a member of parliament. Muhoho listened carefully with Munyao, and then they took the verdict to the Honorable His Excellency, former President Mwai Kibaki. This was the words of Mwai Kibaki. Yes, I've heard all of you. I can see this young man. But if really Laikipia has so many touts, then give the ticket to the touts. And that is how I became the member of parliament for Laikipia. And immediately I gave the short story to Gachagua. He told me, I trust you, and I trust the president and his team will be free and fair. We assured him of fair nomination vote, which he got, and despite all the hindrances, Gachagua won the elections. And true to it, people contested. They came to Mwege House, and as I had promised Nderitu Gachagua, he got fairness from President Mwai Kibaki then. He was issued with a ticket as the NAC Kenya candidate, and the story began there. Then he was the opposition leader. There are some occasions, because we fought together, tough battles. Some of you know them. And Gachagua, the tough person, we had very exciting moments. At the same time, we had very frustrating moments. But all the time, we came out in unity. I remember one day when Gachagua was not re-elected as Member of Parliament of Madeira, and he lost to Engineer Maina. The following day, Gachagua called me and told me, Kinjuri, we have to start another journey. I asked him, my brother, where do you want to lead me now? He told me, you remember you had a party called GNU that we kept somewhere. Let us revive it. We revived GNU. And Gachagua worked for it. We didn't have an office. He told me, no problem. We shall go to my boardroom, Olive Gardens, that will be our office. And true to it, for 5 years, that was our office. But the most interesting times came when one day, me and our friend Gachagua decided to field candidates in Nyeri against PNU. I asked him, are you sure of the venture? He said, no, let's try it. You know, he was a singer. It took a year. Then we tried. Little did we know that the president then will have interest to come to Nyeri. All the way I never known Gachagua to be scared of anything. Because by the end of the day, when we are in campus together, we were in that year. And you know, His Excellency Mwai Kibaki was paying my school fee, my college fee. Your Excellency, you still have a balance of 1 year. I've never cleared. At campus, when things started taking shape, at one given time I called Gachagua and told him, now we have to vote out because the ground is not very good. It might shift. Let us go back home first because we can afford to employ lawyers. Let us go first of all defend our seats, then come and finish our law school. He told me, Kinjuri, you should not be scared of small things. You are winning Laikipia. And for sure, I stood better chance than Gachagua. He had faced very stiff opposition from Matu Amai. But Gachagua braved through. He cleared his education, law degree, and he won Madeira seat. That was Gachagua. So when he told me, let us try and take on PNU, I remembered our days, and I said, okay, let us try. But I have never seen him scared than the day, that one day we are seated in his now home in Karatina, in Nyeri, and you are given the information that the President Kibaki is coming to there. And that day I remembered, you know, the Krajins, thought of giving that story of that young boy who used to steal everything, even from his parents. And one day the parents called the preacher to go and talk to him. And the boy was called where he was hiding under the bed. And he was asked a very serious question by the pastor. Mureithi, where is God? And the pastor was very consistent in asking, where is God? And the clergy tells us that the boy was so scared that now he's going to pay for even sins that he never committed, stealing God. The boy was so scared. And at that time he was so scared that President Kibaki is coming. Then we argued about it. Do we step down our candidates? Then for the whole afternoon we are discussing that. Then Gachagua told me, what do you do, Kinjuri? Let's take cover. Let us take cover. Because people think that we are still campaigning. We get out of Nyeri very quickly. Let us go to Gorano. Because that is my home area. We came and camped in Gorano, and you are listening to the radios to hear what is going on in Kalema. But he was the only thing he told me, you know, Kinjuri, the only thing he told me, yeah, you know, he used to talk, Kinjuri, you know, Kibaki saved you. He also saved me. The only thing we can do, let us go back home, let us wait for the results. And the results waited. The last one, because of time, interest of time. When we joined, when the campaigns came up now, TNA against other parties. True to it, because it's a story to be told a later date. President Uhuru Kenyatta gave me some money to take the delegation to Machakos, GNU team. Told me, go talk to your people so that you can come together. Because there was a history there before. Then when we went to Machakos, and we had spent a long night discussing about how we come together, Gachagua told me one thing. Yes, let us go talk to the people. But remember, you are the captain. You are the captain. Whichever the outcome, you must remain as the captain of the ship. Because the captain must sink with the ship. And true to it, I did. When we asked all the other candidates what we should do, the way forward, we have been sent with this message. Said Kinjori, you know already we have gone too far. Our opponents are already digging in. When we go back, we have no time to recover. We cannot win the nominations. I could see Gachagua was of the same argument, but he never said anything. That is the way we decided, okay, let us push on. But the last day, when the instruments were being signed on parties joining TNA, again we had convinced the president, Uhuru Kenyatta, that we are good boys. And true to it, being his orphans, he called us and allowed us to join the party. We met a lot of resistance. We were seated there at Anniversary Towers. From 4 o'clock, President Uhuru was giving instructions. Let them join TNA. Other forces were giving instructions. No, we can't allow these people to come in. Because Gachagua was really feared. They knew with Gachagua, something might happen in Nyeri. And therefore, up to 12 o'clock, Gachagua was seated at Anniversary Towers. For him to be allowed to sign the instrument, it never happened. And that is the way GNU now had to fight to the last day. So it is good for you people to understand where we have come from Gachagua. And now when we started moving on, soldiering on, we only believed in one thing. That yes, we have a good party, but equally we had our brother, whom we had to make sure that we don't injure anything to do with this party. We fought alongside. Even the last day I believed I'm winning Laikipia. The last 1 week until some helicopters passed by there, written TNA. And definitely you know what happened there. Thank you, Your Excellency, you never said anything. You just kept quiet. You, Deputy President, I think you said something. Although the Deputy President and the President, we had a date one time, longer time ago, when they visited Laikipia with Honorable Odinga. And something happened there, and later on I paid for it. And they were good friends. Anyway, we have come that long together. Your Excellency, the people of Nyeri asked me to say thank you to you. They are so grateful that despite you knowing that Gachagua was ailing, at his hospital bed, you appointed him to be the leader of Jubilee Party in Nyeri. You trusted him that much. They will never forget that. His Excellency knew the conditions of Nderitu Gachagua, but he could not betray his friend. We have come from far. We have political history together. It is good always to cover your brother's back, much as it's good for him to cover your back. May I take this opportunity, and before I do this, before I invite Raila Odinga, I was seated with him here. I was trying to interpret for him some Kikuyu words which I only recite to him. I was balancing on what to tell him. You know, whenever you want to excite these people, you have to tell them about you. He's also a good friend. And he asked me one word there, what is Dwari? I told him to be sick. He told me this is similar to our people. We also have one called Dwara. Meaning a delicate thing. Then I told him, Dwara can also scratch. It has two meanings. Take me somewhere and you can also scratch. Then he told me, ask Uhuru not to touch me very hard. And I equally told him, make sure you are not also very difficult on him. And I told nyoba madha matitega ila mudhamaki. Na ni mwe tumite kuraihu na mwathani ni oire muru wa maitu Gachagua. Na ni mwe bori diunekaga heju. Yunekaga ire ya igongona. Mheshimiwa Gachagua ni athie mukaga. Na niko turorete ithuothe kuu gutaga ime. No ndura bata kuri inyua andu a Nyeri ni mwatuhota na wega wanyu. Ati o uria mwendete Mheshimiwa Governor Gachagua noguo mwarugama nake mwe na githiri maine. Amukira igatho ciakwa na cia munene wa bururi. Wega wanyu andu itu tukariganira, tutikariganirwo ni inyue no nyitaniri wanyu muingi muno muno makiria. Na andu a Nyeri ni ndirokire na njikarite micemanio miingi guku riu njikite micemanio 14 guku. Na ngamuririkania wega muno makiria tondu muthe rutikwaria siasa. Kuri muthenya wa siasa. Ndiramuririkania wega na ndiramera Mheshimiwa Uhuru wa Kenyatta. Tondu andu aya a Nyeri na andu aitu ni mwe wira uyu rutite. Na uria materitwo ni makwirwo. Na ni mwe andu aitu murunguru wa njamba ni umathaga na ime. Na ni mwe wega ngige imathagwo rucini.